baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the... Now at the plate, Red Rivera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Red Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Starling Marte. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready now, Red Rivera. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, Red Rivera.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
The right fielder, number 3.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
All right.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4 fielded by Jeanette. There's 1 on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-2.
1-1.
The second, this could be 2. Jeanette is there to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score. Now batting, Joe Musgrove. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there.
At the plate, Red Rivera. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So striding forward now, Delino DeShields. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner back safely. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Frazier has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jock Peterson now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Rivera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now for the Reds, Red Rivera will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Short.
2-2.
The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Red Rivera. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Hit out towards second, and a glove flip for 1. So no runs here on a base hit. Cincinnati's 4-2 the final score tonight. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Lorenzen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Adolfo Bermudez records the save, his 9th of the year. Almost set for evening.
Leading up for the Reds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rivera.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran.
Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Colin Moran.
Short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rivera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Rivera with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the... Now to the plate, Red Rivera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Moroff takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Hard hit ball to short. To his right, Rivera. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So digging in now, Red Rivera.
Shortstop, Red Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Down!
The relay. Throw won't get him.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Striding in, Rich Herrera.
Fielder, number 12, Rich Herrera.
The 1-1 home. Dribbled down the third baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there.
Now batting, first baseman, Ray Guillen.
3 runs already home here. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. Digging in and looking for more, Red Rivera. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Ray Guillen.
Now batting, first baseman, Ray Guillen.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead. Afternoon baseball. Austin Bryce will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
A chance here to check out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Red Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Red Rivera.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Red Rivera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
You're down. You're down.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in, Colin Moran, and their runners at the corners now.
Colin Moran.
Weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Rivera. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Red Rivera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to first. Here's Starling Marte, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month.